Hey guys, it's Mr. 3D Hero, and today I'm bringing you a video based on some concept ideas I had that you could bring in to add in for new events. At the moment we only have about 5 events currently, and each of the events rotate on a 2 to 1 week basis. Sometimes the events will have new equipment or items, sometimes they will have nothing or pretty much the same things. So I thought that since many of us have played the events over and over again, and the events are designed to be for new players and be new player friendly, I thought would it not be a great idea to bring in some new events, some other events that focus on some other types of skills that you have to focus on, instead of just doing the same old knock out security guard, capture security guard, then get the core. How about we change this up a bit, something like Ground Zeroes in a way, how they did with some of their side ops missions. So here's a few ideas, and let's see if you guys enjoy it. If not, then just leave a comment to say whether it needs to be improved on or whether there should be an alternative version. So let's go ahead and start the video. Right, so the first mission I had in mind was to create an event that focused entirely on a rescue mission. Now the rescue mission will be something similar to Ground Zeroes, but instead you'll be dropped in straight away. You'll be given the equipment, certain types of equipment, or you have to use certain types of equipment as stated from the game, and you would have to go off. You have no information on the target, or you may have little to small information about the target, and you have to go off and find him. Now you can do it simply as the soldier or the person you got to find is tied up and put in a very secure area, or the other idea they can do is make it so that the guy is pretended to be one of the guards, and now you have to go off, sneak around and find the guard. But to make it more harder, we should make it so that the security on the platform is very high, something maybe around level 60, so that the player knows that for a fact that the person they're looking for is going to be really hard. To also make it even more harder, the equipment you're using is basically going to be simple or none. What they could do is make it so that it's OSP, or on-site procurement. This way, once the player gets there, the player is going to have to rely on this pure stealth and the knowledge of most Metal Gear Solid games and Metal Gear Solid Define Pain's single player kind of aspect, and sneak through the mission, find the objective, interrogate security guards, find documents and scan them, and then look for the guard. When they find the guard, they will then need to either evac the guard back to the helicopter, or take him back to the wormhole that they originate from. Doing that, they get the mission completed, and then they go to the reward screen. This is something I would really love to see, as there is a mission currently in the game there is an event in the game where you can do this, where there are guards or Diamond Dog staff on the platform that are tied up. But the problem with this idea that the current event that has this is that these guards that are tied up, you don't have to actually save them. They're not really part of the objective, they're just there. So why not make a mission that's pretty much designed around actually rescuing these guards? And if you fail, you fail the mission completely, instead of making it so we get to the core. Give us a different objective, because at the end of the day, playing FOB, it should just be made for fun, with fun and unique ideas. And if this idea doesn't even work, maybe just add it into side ops. But that will be another video for another day. So our next idea is sabotage. Now sabotage, as the name is described, you'll be given a task to go off and find a specific target. And I mean maybe a computer, or maybe some oil dispersory, or some crates with ammunition such. You have to go over there, you have to find them, you have to put an explosive on them and destroy them. What would make it even more better though is that you'll be limited to a timer. Make it maybe 10 minutes. You have to find this area. The area will be heavily guarded with security cameras and claymores, and maybe even guard dogs as well. I do hope they could add guard dogs in, or if not. And then once you blow them up, you then have to make your escape. And what would make it even more better is they should put in kind of like a lockdown kind of sequence, to where when you blow up the given items, you have to get out of the area as quickly as possible, as certain areas will be completely locked down. That means you will have to take a different route. So So say for example you want to go over the bridge, but you can't go over the bridge because there are security guards there blocking it. That means you have to go underneath the bridge. Or if you can't go underneath the bridge, you're going to have to take the side railings, and so forth and so forth. Something like, you know, a great escape. You have to be on your feet and be prepared. Like, you have to plan out your own escape, basically. I think a lot of people would enjoy that, and I would love to see like the different type of tactics people would do and such. But anyways, our next idea is intel gathering. Pretty simple, really. Just you're given the target, or you won't be given no target at all, but you'll be placed on the FOB, and you'll be given a brief description saying you have to go up and find some documents and such, scan them, get them back to the helicopter. Pretty simple and such. I don't think, now that I think about it, I don't think I should add this in as an event. Maybe this could be like an extra side mission for most of the other events, more bigger events. Or better off just keep that something for side ops overall, but that's just one brief idea. That's one brief idea I'm probably not going to go with at all. Another one I think a lot of people enjoy, and this is taking something from Ground Zeroes, is the mission where you would go in, you're in your helicopter, and you're pretty much destroying everything as Snake using your underbarrel grenade launcher or your main weapon. Now add this into Phantom Pain now, that'll be even better, but this time it will give us a better use for actually using our helicopter's minigun, because the minigun's there, but it can't be used whatsoever for some odd reason, and there's no mission in the game currently that requires us to use the helicopter's main minigun. So why not create an event where basically you're based on a helicopter and you've got to destroy your FOB as much and as quickly as possible. So you've got to take out all the guards, all security, anti-air, so even take out other helicopters within the area as well. Something like, you know, build up as much points as you can possibly, or preferably you get a bigger bonus to where you destroy the FOB completely. That'll be a bigger bonus, but that's going to be more of, you know, much tougher, more harder, considering the fact that they can make it so that you have to destroy everything as quickly as possible before either A, your helicopter takes too much damage and has to back out, or B, you get shot out of the air, or C, you run out of time. But either way, I think something like this will be really great. Just you on the helicopter, you can use your main weapon, or you can use the minigun and take out all hostiles on the platform. So all fighting back. Just give us something for the helicopter, because currently the helicopter's kind of useless with this minigun. So another mission that was kind of reminiscent to Peace Walker, and I'm debating 50-50 if this would actually be really good to bring for an event, or if they should change it and make it so that it's just a simple side ops mission. But the Puyan mission. Now the Puyan mission basically from Peace Walker was you would go into a given area and you'll be given, you have your own weapons, and from a distance there'll be some equipment being fuel-toned, but no one knows who's fuel-tonning, but there's some equipment that's being fuel-toned and soldiers, and you from the distance have to take out these items, and every time you take these items out you score points. So I think they could bring this back into the game as well. I believe they can really bring this back in the game quite easily. You can just make it so that you see some items getting lifted up, you have your weapon, you have to destroy them as quickly as possible, and then maybe give them a bonus. No, you know, like maybe give them a bonus of, okay, if you do this in a short amount of time, you get an extra soldier with this type of grade skill, or maybe you get this new vehicle, or you get there's a bunch of herbs or materials and such. I think players would enjoy this mission if it was brought back as well. If not, just bring it as a side ops as well, because, you know, side ops is kind of dry at the moment and it's kind of boring playing the same old side ops over and over again. But anyway, last mission is another one of remnants from Ground Zeroes, and this one's called Target Elimination. So, like the name says, you're given a target, you have to go off and you have to find the target and eliminate them through certain methods. Think of it kind of like Hitman in a way. But instead of you being able to blend in, you have to do it all within a certain amount of time before the target either leaves the area or before the target ends up finding you, or just anything, to quite be honest. But I think this mission would be quite great if they bring it back as an event. And maybe they can add some more challenges to it. Maybe they can make it so that you can't get caught whatsoever. Or they can make it so that you have to escape on your own. You can't rely on a helicopter. Maybe they can make it so that once you eliminate the person, security is raised. Not knowing where you are, but security is raised to the point of where your escape is getting harder and harder. You know, kind of make it something, kind of make it feel like the one from Ground Zeroes with the eye and the finger, because that mission was really good and really well designed, and it would be really amazing if they bring something back similar to that, as they've done it in Side Ops as well. But I believe if they bring it back as an event as well, it'll be even better. Now, all these event ideas I just given off are just, you know, ideas, and whether that actually come true or not, we don't know. But I was kind of thinking maybe they can bring these back as side ops if that's not the case. So, you know, instead of this being events ideas, maybe they can expand on the side ops missions. You know, maybe add in some new side ops mission every once a week or every 2 weeks, or maybe add it in for the new challenge task that we eventually get. But just add in something, keep the player base new, fresh, because it's been, I believe, almost a year now, and content for Metal Gear Solid is still going strong, but it would be nice if they picked up the speed overall. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you want me to cover or look into, leave a comment down below. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe and share. I'll probably be doing some more videos. I definitely need to do more videos on FOBs that basically focus on security and such, and I am working on the video that focuses on your security and how to improve it for new players, because I've been kind of busy and I'm just kind of bringing out these type of videos for you, try to keep you all interested and such. I'm really sorry that these videos are being, you're getting all these really awkward videos of me talking and such, but I do hope you understand. So anyway guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you all again soon, and once again, just keep lookout for anything new and such, as I will probably be doing a video on them. So once again guys, see you later, and I hope to see you again soon.